Alrighty. Thank Christ. Okay, you're right. Yep. See us.
We good?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We good. Yeah. I see us now.
I don't. Where's the video?
It should be there. I'm seeing it on. I'm logged onto your channel right now.
The fuck? I don't see. Why can't I see it? Damn, this is a great way to start. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, this is a great way to start the year.
It's like, yeah, I can see it. It's weird that we're kind of logged into your channel, but two different places.
Yeah, why not? I mean, apparently YouTube allows that, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
Not in the mood to drive all the way down to your house to talk about this. Yeah, it's not worth that much, but
believe me, that's the power of Discord. We can
for sure.
Mario T, how you doing, sir?
Okay. Well, your invitation's right here. You can chat in the chat box thingamajig all you want. We're definitely going to discuss this because I do have several things to say. I wish I wasn't working so I could have done this sooner, but yes. Yeah, I did end up watching and getting a lot of the information on the Pokemon Direct that was held today at 9:30 EST. And dare I say, oh boy, you did not want to see my reaction because it was ugly.
Yeah, no, you want to kill some motherfuckers.
Kind of. I mean, I'm not going to kill someone with Pokemon. That would make a very bad headline in the newspaper.
Yeah, it's like in a metaphorical sense, not a literal sense.
But yes, welcome everybody here. This is the first video I'm doing in like a month because I took a vacation for the holidays. I'm kind of half back, not really, but yeah, I'll definitely need to be talking about this specific thing first. I was gonna do a constructive criticism video, but then I'm like, I'm too freaking lazy to edit it, so we're doing it live stream style. So
yeah, no, that we can get back to fur fighters and clear our head of this nonsense later on.
For sure, definitely, without a doubt. But all right, most of you probably have figured out that Pokemon Sword and Shield is getting DLC.
DLC.
And I don't know what they think DLC stands for, but I'm pretty sure for me, the C is probably a word I shouldn't be saying on YouTube. But I am not happy with this DLC whatsoever. And the reason why is because if any of you watch any of my constructive criticisms, I mentioned jokingly that they God, I can't speak. This is why I edit. I mentioned jokingly that they would cut Pokemon and resell it to you as downloadable content, and look where we freaking are.
Yep.
I can't believe that they literally just pulled the same fucking shit that EA and Activision do. Are you serious? You cut the decks and now you're selling us back to it for a $30 fee. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
What?
They ripped it right out of that book, dude.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I said that as a fucking joke, and it happened. And I hate to, like, I don't take this the wrong way, but it really irks me that people are defending this, saying that it's not a $60 remake of Sword and Shield 2, so it's a good deal. No, it's not. You don't even realize you're getting ripped off. Yeah. You're paying $90 in total for a game that should have been full when it started. Yeah. The game as itself was probably worth $50 at most, but you're paying $90 for the full experience. I mean, you do not realize that you're literally getting scammed by the Pokemon company who think you're an idiot by doing this. By you saying this is a good deal, you're falling right into their trap. I hate it when corporate does this, and it blows my mind that they actually hid this from everybody. The fact, and it all makes sense to me now that the developers at Game Freak, the head developers at Game Freak, literally weren't allowed to talk about the national decks. They said no comment because corporate was up their ass, and this is the reason why. They had to hide the fact that they were going to resell the Pokemon as DLC. And before I continue this, I know most of you are thinking, hey, it said that you can just trade from other people or you can transfer it. Well, somebody has to pay for the DLC no matter what for the trades to happen, so they're still getting money. And with transferring, you have to pay the Pokemon Home fee to do that. So no matter what, in order to get your favorites that were cut, you still have to pay some sort of fee. So that is just ludicrous. And I can't stand it. I understand there's 2 brand new areas and whatever, and there's new legendaries and also new Pokemon, but why the fuck wasn't this in the regular game? Why? You're already paying 50% more for a game from the previous titles, and you're literally gonna add more content and put another paywall in front of it? I'm sorry. Like, I know it sounds like I'm being a little whiny bitch about this, but it just aggravates me when corporate tries to pull this shit, and we're gonna buy it anyway because it's Pokemon. I hate that mentality so much. The more that we keep buying this, the more they're gonna scam us. Who knows? I mean, the fact that they're only having 200 Pokemon in the 200 Pokemon releasing, who knows if there's a second season pass coming out? So you could be paying up to $120 for the full decks. Oh God, it's so annoying. Okay, I'm done. I had to get that out of me.
Yeah, you did it. Congratulations, you made it over the hill.
I said I wasn't gonna yell, but I couldn't help myself. That's how much it burns me. I am so pissed off about this.
Yeah, it burns you to the core.
I said it jokingly that, Dragonite's gonna be hidden behind a paywall, but oh my fucking God, it happened. Yep. I have to pay another $30 to have my Pokemon in the game. Thanks, Pokemon Company. Thanks. That's really cool.
It's like, you're not welcome.
Oh, that is such bullshit. I need to look at the comments section now, too, because they're probably all up my ass. Mari
T says, Jum, don't say that, otherwise we'll get a second pass. Oh, they'll do a second pass, I guarantee you.
Well, put it this way. Do you think it would be stupid? It's gonna happen. I know it will. It's very stupid for them to have like 600 and something Pokemon in the game and have the other 200 be cut. They're gonna re-release it again as a second pass, because I think the first 2 areas, I think it's summer and autumn for those 2 areas, and for winter, they're probably gonna have another pass or whatever that you pay some sort of money for. Maybe it may not be $30, but I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what, someone has to pay money to get the Pokemon in the game. Someone has to buy the pass in order for someone to trade, or you have to pay for the Pokemon Home subscription.
Like, DLC of any kind that's like that much money, man, that's steep, dude. Like, $30, dude.
The thing of it is, it's not even real DLC besides the couple new legendaries and new forms, and then the new areas. The Pokemon that are coming back is recycled content. That's not new shit.
It's not even brand new, dude.
The only reason why it's labeled as DLC is because they didn't put it in the main disc or cartridge, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not as bad as when Capcom actually had on-disc DLC. That was even worse. What was it, Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
I'm sorry. Like, anybody that dare says that this is better than a second game, you're wrong. You are dead wrong.
Yeah, for like a second full game, yeah, absolutely.
What you're pretty much saying is that, like, how do I even word this without being like a troll or being rude? Jackass. You're pretty much saying that, like, you're willing to pay any sort of fee to have content that should have been in the game to begin with. Like, you're literally donating money away at this point. This shit should have already been in the game since launch. And we mentioned this during our Sword and Shield review, that it feels like something was empty, like something's missing. And there's the missing pieces right over there, hidden in the corner in a lockbox you can't see. But if you have $30, you can open it. It's just so annoying.
I don't even know if it's Game Freak getting greedy per se, but Pokemon Company especially.
No, it's not Game Freak. Anybody, do not, you guys, I said this before, don't hate on Game Freak. This is corporate decision.
Yeah,
the Pokemon Company is using them and throwing them under the bus, so they're out of the picture. Don't hate on Game Freak. It's not their fault. If it were up to them, they would have fucking told us this was all going to happen, but corporate's like, yeah, don't do that if you still want a job. So they were obligated to hide this shit from us. I know that whole hashtag Game Freak lied thing was a huge thing, and yeah, still is kind of relevant, to be honest. But it's not. Game Freak may have lied, but they're not the ones who wanted to lie. They're the ones that were forced to lie by the Pokemon Company so they can continue to scam people in the background. And I thought I lost respect with this company when they when they got caught lying, and they tried to fucking sue the leakers who weren't under contract or anything. So they got the information by outside means. It's not like they were part of Game Freak or anything and they leaked it and went against contract. They were random people that found out information. So they're in the right to if they find information, it's technically it's public now.
They
so
don't
they're
have
able
to
leak
worry
it.
about any sort of like non-disclosure agreements and all that shit because they don't work for the company.
Yeah, that is where I thought that was the all-time low. But now it's just proven that the Pokemon Company thinks we're all fucking stupid, and they're going to recycle content and sell it to us, or cut the game in half and sell it to us at a premium. You're paying $90 for a game that should be worth $50. You're almost paying double what the retail price is. Like, I'm sorry, what? If someone someone please explain to me why they think this is a good idea. And like I'll be happy to have a constructive argument with you. But like I'm sorry, I don't see how this is a good idea. I don't see how this is a deal. I don't. Like I'm sorry, I do not see this. I see this as a freaking scam.
Yeah,
and why I'm so pissed is not because of the fan base. I'm pissed off at corporate for fucking the fan base over.
Yeah,
these people are agreeing to this, saying it's a good idea, and they don't even know they're getting scammed. And that's what aggravates me the most, is that these people are so oblivious and naive, and they're taking advantage of that. And that's all that matters. It's just, I can't stand that.
Yeah, man. It's terrible.
It's just, I mean, yes, yeah, there's new legendaries and shit, but if you think about it, like, how many legendaries did the base game have? 3, which is an all-time low for the Pokemon franchise. Even Gen 1 had 5. So there's the other ones that are missing, is that you have to pay additional money to get access.
Oh, that was what, legendaries?
Yeah, there's more legendaries too coming to the game.
Yeah, you're right.
Legendaries, more Galarian forms, and then the recycled Pokemon, 200 recycled Pokemon. And then there's a couple new areas too, which once again should have been in the game to begin with, because post-game was so fucking bare, and they knew it. I don't like $30. That's you're pretty much paying for a second game at that point, and it's for one game. All this shit should have been in one game. The thing that really kills me though is that if all this shit was in the game since launch, I'd probably give this an 8 or 9 out of a 10. Because that would actually be cool, having all these new areas to explore and shit. But no, you had to be a douchebag and block it behind another paywall. Like, I'm sorry. I can't see that. And yes, I will talk about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Thanks, Hannah. Because that's the one. Let's step away from the negativity and focus on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, because that is actually really cool. Yeah, I actually really appreciate the fact that they're actually acknowledging the series at all. That's really cool. Yeah. And they're going back to the roots and showing what made Mystery Dungeon great to begin with. And another thing that's interesting is that, keep in mind, back when it came out, it was Gen 3, so the mechanics were different back then. Yeah, they were. So it'll be interesting to see how the old Mystery Dungeon game is now implemented with the new mechanics.
I.e. from what, like Gen 4 with the
more changes. So I think it's going to get the Super Mystery Dungeon touch, which I do like that. I don't think it's going to have the looplets or anything. I mean, I have no idea. It would be kind of silly if it did. I think it's just going to go back to its roots and just do all the main stuff with the
just add the new mechanics
the regular the standard mechanics for that. Because it would be very awkward as hell if they recreated those. Like, especially since everybody's so used to the way the mechanics are now, going back to the way the old attack and special attack worked.
To be honest,
that would just not be good.
That game came out 14 years ago, so
I know.
That's just one thing the mechanics from 14 years ago, people would not be used to that.
Oh, that game was the definition of my childhood too. That's like the one huge positive about this. I mean, except for the fact that they literally had to poison the waters of Mega Evolution again. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, you already know Mega Rayquaza is going to be the final boss. Yeah, sorry, spoiler, but still, regular Rayquaza doesn't exist anymore. You should know that by now. Yeah, so Mega Rayquaza is the final boss.
Inferior.
No, regular Rayquaza doesn't exist anymore. He's dead. Yeah, he's gone. He doesn't exist. But other than that, yeah, I am really, really interested to see how this game is. I mean, obviously, it's going to be a little bit different because obviously we're going from like GBA and DS to this.
Oh, let's see.
But yeah, I'm interested to see how like I think it was Post Town. I think that's the name of the town. Is Post Town. I'm interested to see how that looks in HD and all. And I'm just interested to see how it gets the finesse touch that Super Mystery Dungeon got. Because Super Mystery Dungeon was a phenomenal game. I love that game.
And I'm not sure if they would ever do this. Do you think they would ever remake Time, Darkness, and Sky?
If this does well, yes, I see them doing that.
Which, that would be cool. If they did a good job with it too, I'd be down for getting that.
Now, the thing of it is in all honesty, the first Mystery Dungeon games were a little on the short side for story, so I wonder if they'll expand upon that. Because I know after that, you had all the different legendary Pokemon that were in it. And another thing, too, is like that was only Gen 3, so are they going to only stick with Generation 3 and earlier? Are they going to add new Pokemon to it? Are they going to tweak the story a bit to have new Gen Pokemon in it? It's interesting to see. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do like the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee route and only have the generations that were in it, or if they're going to expand upon that and add new gens to it to spice things up. But I'm definitely curious about that for sure, because like I said, I grew up with these games. I could probably find my Blue Rescue Team somewhere if I looked hard enough. But yeah, I've invested so much time into that game. The only thing that the problem I had with that game is that it was so unbalanced. Like, you could straight up murder people with thousands of damage just by being like a couple levels higher than them. So so hopefully with the new tweaked mechanics, the game will be a little bit more challenging.
Yeah, that was the thing. After you got to a certain level, yeah, that game was pretty easy.
You could just destroy everybody, even bosses, in a single shot. This is great.
Which I will admit, while satisfying, is kind of easy.
It's too easy. In fact, the hardest part about Mewtwo's dungeon was withstanding the 99 floors to get to him.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh god, the 99 floor dungeon.
Oh, that game was filled with 99 floor bullshit.
Oh
god. Hopefully they fix that too, because that wasn't really fun.
Yeah, that was a grind.
But like I said, it was the first Mystery Dungeon game, so hopefully they could. The remake should expand upon that and tweak the things that need to be tweaked, like obviously the damage scaling and the later gen mechanics, so it fits the theme well.
Here's one thing too. I'm curious how the music will sound, what they'll do with the new instrumentation.
Oh yeah, the freaking music in Super Mystery Dungeon was so freaking good. So yeah, if the remixes for this one, oh, I can't wait. Now, one of the things though is that I hope there's a retro option. Because I fucking love the retro tracks too.
We didn't know you were doing, Greg. We didn't know.
Oh no. I didn't even know you were around, Greg. I'm sorry. I just did this randomly because I thought you were working. You always work this time of day.
Yeah, you do, so.
Oh man. Hey, there goes my voice now, finally. I yelled too hard, so my voice is already going.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Mario T, we've been doing good. We've just been busy as hell.
Oh, we could, yeah.
Because, it's been a month since Jump's uploaded. It's been 2 weeks since I've uploaded anything.
Yeah, I've definitely been doing some stuff on the side and just getting some...
I've been playing the hell out of Mario Odyssey.
I think I'm working like every day this week again, so...
Aha, see? I knew it, Craig. I knew it. I had a feeling it was too good to be true.
So... Yeah, I don't know. Like the Mystery Dungeon remakes is the huge positive of the Direct for sure, because it's. I'm happy to see that they actually care about the series and they want to like retell the story with the updated mechanics and shit. The Mega Evolution can go to hell, but other than that, the game as a whole looks promising. I want that to succeed because then. If that succeeds, we're going to be getting remakes of Time, Darkness, and Sky, and that's, according to the internet, that's everyone's favorite game. So, yeah, I would love to see remakes of these.
Let me ask you this. Is it going to be still 2 games, or is it just going to be all one? Like, you know how before, like, there were 2 separate games?
I'm guessing it's 2 games. I need to look that up, actually.
Yeah, because then... advancing upon that or expanding upon that, what would be the differences between the 2 games then, aside from the aesthetic?
It looks like it's one game.
It looks like it's just one game, which I mean makes sense because they essentially were the same game. One was on the GBA and the other was on the DS.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only difference.
Because that was the farewell title for one of the farewell titles for the GBA and / launch title for the DS.
That's funny. Like, it's a farewell and a launch title at the same time.
You know what game was kind of like that too? Was Breath of the Wild. It was a farewell title on the Wii U and launch for the Switch.
That's cool. I love when that shit happens.
Yeah, that was the same thing with that.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like, if this is how the game actually looks with this type of art style, I'm fucking down with that. That art style looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer stuff like that.
Yeah, I need to see this too.
Definitely for sure. I would love to have the to have it look like that. But man, I'm sorry for absolutely flipping my shit out over this DLC, but I'm sorry. When corporate does stupid scams like this, it just aggravates me.
For me, it's seeing this shit time and time again with all these companies, all these AAA.
Stargazer and I were fucking kidding in our review when we said that shit.
Yeah, we were. And we called it. We called it like a goddamn clairvoyant.
We unintentionally called that shit. I hate it when you joke about shit you don't want and it happens.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You done yet?
Oh yeah.
But, oh man, yeah. The thing of it is like,
it's like we're so good,
worst case scenario would have been, oh, they made a Sword and Shield 2, and then that shit comes with the game. But no, like, I'm sorry, this isn't any better. You're still paying $90 for a game that should have been worth retail price at most.
Yeah, because when you really think about it that way, it's terrible. It's like, sure, you're technically not buying both things at once, but it's still the same game. It's still a part of the same game.
No, they just figured that with freaking games, with games like freaking, ever since Pokemon Go came out and freaking Masters, they know that they can literally half-ass a fucking game and then people will buy it, and then all they have to do is just freaking add new content to a game and charge outrageous prices, and they know people will buy it anyway, so they're literally going to milk Sword and Shield for as much as it can. I'm predicting a second pass, by the way, because it makes absolutely no sense to only have 600 Pokemon in the game. So the other remaining 2-something are going to be in the next pass. But it's absurd. Why would they exclude only 200? Why? That's dumb. So you know they're going to sell that off as a separate DLC again. So have fun paying like $120 for one game.
And remember, like, and there's been EA and Activision games that are like that where you have to pay $120.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's like, ooh, Sword and Shield Definitive Edition, now $120. Give me the money.
They literally ripped that, like, verbatim from that textbook of EA Activision. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is profitable. That's why they're doing it. But goddamn, does it suck?
Yeah, after the DLC comes out, there's going to be literally definitive editions of Sword and Shield.
Yep.
And that has the DLC included.
Game of the Year edition.
$90 each. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you're one of those poor suckers that bought the bundle with Sword and Shield, oh, you have to buy the DLC twice.
Oh no.
Yes, you do. You have to buy it for both games. So good job. I hope you enjoy spending almost $200 for Pokemon.
Holy crapola.
Yeah, it's the DLC is per game, not per account. So
No, we already know what's gonna happen, Greg. We know. Again, why stop there?
It's just no, I'm sorry. I have to calm down because I'm already I'm like repeating myself over and over again. Yeah, I didn't know that before. That was that's infuriating.
Oh,
you didn't know? You didn't know that if you had Sword and Shield, you have to buy the DLC twice?
No.
Wow, so it's like buying 3 games.
Oh, that is infuriating. So instead of potentially $120, it's $240.
Dude, wait, imagine this. They're gonna make the DLC Pokemon They're gonna have exclusives for both versions, so you have to buy both DLC.
Oh my god! And imagine if they separated it out that way, where you had to...
Oh my god! That is fucking diabolical.
Imagine that, $240. Imagine that shit.
Oh no.
Well, potentially 240 if they do the second pass. So
Yeah,
120 for
if,
one of them.
I'm sorry, if it's when you know it's happening. There's no if.
Yeah, so there's no if, ands, or buts.
And the thing of it is too is what's I gonna say? Oh yeah, I bet the second pass is going to be cheaper than this one, so people
Mario
think that it's still a better deal.
Ideas. That way, people will be eventually see the light.
Stop giving them ideas. Well, I'm sorry. Do you want me to not to joke around anymore? Well, yeah, I guess. Because
no. I say keep on giving them ideas. Eventually, people will freaking get this shit, and then they'll say they'll have it to help.
No, I'm sorry, they won't. I mean, I hate to shit on the Pokemon community, but by the way, if Sword and Shield by itself sold so well. I'm sorry. This is just the normality now that we have to deal with.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you're expecting Gen 4 remakes anytime soon, you better yeah, I get you can buy them all you want, but the last two gyms are going to be DLC, so you can't complete the Elite Four till you get the DLC. I joked about something else. Watch it happen now. Oh no. I'm laughing, but I'm all like, that's hysterically laughing. Like, oh no, we're in deep shit now, son.
Yep.
Oh man, but for sure, like.
Yeah, we're knee deep in the shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Pokemon Company, but this is the last straw. I've lost all respect for you. I might even just, like, buy a fucking PS5 when that comes out and just stay away from you. Like, I'm just done. I mean, the Mystery Dungeon games, maybe, if they're good. Like, I'm gonna, like, once again, I'm gonna be cautious, like I were with Sword and Shield in the beginning, and, like, not buy it until I know for sure it's a good game. Because, like I said, if they're gonna tweak the plot to make it Mega Evolution prioritized, I'm not buying that. Hell no.
Nope.
I'm not dealing with another or-ass situation.
Emphasis on ass.
I guess. That wasn't my intention, but you know what I meant.
I know, but meaning that the game was ass. That's what I was getting at.
But. Oh, the stream must have cut, but whatever.
It did. Oh, not on my end, it didn't.
Oh, maybe it cut on the actual. On the actual direct, I think that's what he was talking about.
Green. And by the way, sorry that you're seeing like doubles. I kind of realized. Oh yeah, I should have went on the Cerebi page. Whoops. Oh well, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter at this point. But yeah, we've discussed everything that needs to be done. All right. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If all of this shit was free DLC, I would have bumped this game up 2 notches to like maybe an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10, because then I'd be like, oh, they're listening to the community, they're giving more content, and they're listening to feedback and shit. No, they're fucking charging people for it. So you go down to a fucking 5 out of 10. Fuck you. Like, that's the thing. If this was free, this would be a completely different scenario. I would be applauding them if this was free DLC. But because you're slapping a half retail price paywall on this shit, I'm sorry. This is just the definition of a corporate scam. So I'm not dealing with that at all. This is like, I wish this shit was free. I really was. I really do. But it's just terrible. We should have gotten the Pokemon back as DLC, like people were asking for. It shouldn't be a paywall. Someone has to spend it to trade, or you have to pay for the home subscription. Either way, you're giving these freaking greedy bastards more money. And this shit needs to stop. This is how we're going to have our Pokemon games from now on. We're going to have literally half-baked games in order to get the full-baked experience. It's another fucking that's like 50% more money. I'm not, like, games should not cost $90 nowadays.
If I wanted a half-baked experience, I'll just go light up a doobie. Like, seriously.
Poke EA Company. Yes. Oh yeah, remember when I said this shouldn't be like FIFA? It pretty much fucking is FIFA at this point. The only thing I'm surprised they didn't do yet is to have you pay real life money to go into a safari zone like a loot box and fucking for the chance of getting the Pokemon that you want. Watch that happen next. Well, the thing of it, well, no, you know what? It won't happen because they know that they can't go that far. They'll pull this shit because people will think it's a great deal. But if they pulled the real life money for Safari Zone bullshit or anything of the sort, they know they would get in trouble.
You bring up a good point.
These bastards are sneaky. They know what they're doing.
You bring up a great point there, Greg. Yeah, Satoru Iwata would not have allowed that ever. He was not that kind of dude. He was not.
No, not at all. This is the.
And funny enough, I was discussing about that there.
Is there anybody in the chat now that thinks that like the $30 expansion is a good idea? Like legitimately, or do you have the same feelings as I do?
Yeah, put a 1 in the chat if you think it was a bad idea. 2 if it's a good.
I want people to counteract this thing with a strong argument. Because if I'm actually missing something, let me know. And have it be. I don't know. Like I keep bringing up it's not a sequel game thing. It doesn't matter. This DLC should have been free. It should not have been paywalled. It should have been free. That's the bottom line with this. It should have been free. So fuck this. We're going to stick with Mystery Dungeon, which is pretty much coming out at the time of my birthday. So since I did a review on... I think I did a review on Super Mystery Dungeon. I know I did. I will 100%, if this game is worth it, I will definitely do a review on the Mystery Dungeon remakes because, yes... Definitely. I want that game to succeed so much because I love those games growing up. I want people to experience the same thing I did.
He brings up a good point, too. Remember the days of Heart Gold and Soul Silver? What a great bargain that was?
Oh, yeah. Exactly. I love that. Heart Gold and Soul Silver was freaking phenomenal.
Yeah, no, Greg, it was one if this whole DLC thing is a bad idea, 2 if it's a good.
But yeah, there's no spells, no, but 1. But yeah, I've definitely lost faith in this freaking company with the main series games. It's just sad when Pokemon Go looks like a better fucking deal. Yeah. Because it looks at that game, if that game under the right circumstances, for example, if you live in an urban area like I do, that game is fun to play for free. I haven't spent money in that game in like a year, and I still have fun with it.
Yeah.
This game here is asking for more asking for more money for less content, and I don't understand how people like this shit. I'm sorry. Do I need to find out where you live and just give you whoosh upside the head just to knock some sense into you? A friendly one, by the way. I'm not gonna assault you. I just want to give you the dope slap so you realize, oh hey, by the way, you're being taken advantage of. You should probably open your eyes a little.
It's just like just complete with the subtitle, just a smack.
Yeah, exactly. Just whoosh, just a smack on the bottom of the screen if you see it. Yeah, like I said, I'm not against anybody that buys the expansion. If you genuinely think this is a good deal and you set aside money for it, have at it. Have fun.
Yeah, we just vehemently disagree with that sentiment.
I'm not against anybody who buys it. I'm against the idea itself because I know the reason why it exists, and I don't like it when corporations who have a fan base that will support them no matter what, they spit in the face of that community by slapping these outrageous freaking fees for no reason. What should have been free is slapped with a $30 admission. Absolutely not. That's all. That's where I draw the line for this argument.
That's abysmal.
The thing of it is, if you look at the lacklusterment of Sword and Shield and how empty the post game was for that, and then you see this expansion being charged that has a $30 fee, you think to yourself, this should have been part of the game since launch. It should have been. If anyone was thinking, oh wow, this game looks barren, that's the reason why. And I'm dropping it to a 5 out of 10. Not only did you lie to us, but you're now being greedy sons of bitches. You're just flat out taking advantage of your loyal fan base in every way, shape, or form. You're lying to people about things that you've cut and the reasons why you've cut them, and now you're rubbing your greedy paws together and going, because you're seeing how people love this idea so much.
Because the thing with this loyalty too, bear in mind, this loyalty is 25 years strong. Just remember that. 25 years strong. That's a hell of a lot of loyalty.
Yeah, it just hurts. Yeah. No, Dragon Knight, I don't care how bad you want to go to the Gala region. I ain't paying $30.
It's like, nope. Ixnay the Erdithay.
It's like, you stay in Sun and Moon and you're gonna like it.
You stay in last gen console now. AKA the 3DS.
I mean, hey, at least he'll be in freaking, I think he's gonna be in the anime at the very least. Even I think they're showcasing that Dragon Knight Paradise Island in one episode, which has been acknowledged for like 2 decades. I'm surprised now they're showing it.
And Hammer. Oh man, like freaking, oh god, they're going communist on us now. Damn, that's another reason to freaking disavow them. It's like, imagine if they just made it, like, this is back in the Cold War, if they actually made a game called The Hammer and Sickle. Oh my god, everyone would have lost their minds.
Oh no,
everyone would have lost their minds. Especially during the Red Scare. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh jeez. Oh, I mean,
the region's gonna be based off of Russia then?
Oh, that would be amazing. Actually, don't even be better if it actually did take place in communist times, and the great enemy was like America and like the UK and stuff.
Oh no. Team America.
Team
Rocket, it's Team America.
Team America. Oh my god, Hammer and Sickle, dude, that would be amazing. Oh
my god, even joking about that is way better than buying the fucking DLC.
I'm surprised nobody's made a freaking ROM hack of that yet. That's like, it's
alright, we don't need to go that far. I know I don't monetize my videos, but Jesus Christ, I don't want to get freaking hit with a freaking not safe for children mark or whatever the fuck they have now.
Don't worry, I already marked the stream as not made for your children, so.
I know, but still, I don't want to hit with 18 and up either.
Oh god, the gyms are gulags. Oh god.
Yes, I see Latios and Latios do return, but I'm still not paying the money. Fuck that.
Yeah, at least the area would be
I don't know 100% if
Dragon
Knight's in it or not, but I don't know. Judging by the anime, and there's a new anime episode out that's coming out in February where Lance battles Leon, I really hope that's not a showcase for freaking Gigantamax Dragon Knight, because if that is, I'm... no,
you know, it's funny.
I'm already throwing up.
Somebody made a meme based off of that using Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Doing what?
Let me try to find it. You can keep on talking because it was in my Discord chat.
I have nothing else to say. All I have to do is repeat myself for the 4th time. Nobody wants to hear that. I mean, maybe they do, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's necessary.
Some people do.
Some people do. Well, they could just rewatch the video 6 times. There you go. There's your infinite rants.
What the hell was that in?
To me, I have nothing positive to say about the DLC, because if you look at all the interesting content that's in it, like you said, every time I look at that and it comes to mind, it should have been free.
Mm-hmm.
Period. You can't tell me otherwise. What did I get for Christmas? Well, I got some shit for Christmas. I'm not gonna say what it is yet because it'll spoil something that I might do in the future. But shh.
Oh, interesting. Very.
I didn't get a better camera or anything. No, so no. If I'm still recording at my house, it's still gonna be the getaway. But
Why?
What do you mean, why?
And I was looking at Greg.
Oh.
The second half of the stream should have been DLC.
Well, I'm not a greedy fuck, so... I mean, all my content's free. I don't even have ads on my channel, so there you go.
The only way I have ads, or we have ads, is if another company claims a video or part of a video.
Good. I dare the Pokemon Company to copy strike me. That just proves my fucking point, then.
It's like come at me, bro.
Come at me. Go ahead. If you do that, all you're doing is proving my point and hurting yourself. Because you don't want you don't want me to spread the word of how greedy you are and how freaking manipulative you are.
God, it reminds me of that thumbnail on one of my movie videos. Just says "spread the word." You remember that thumbnail, with the creepypasta?
I do. No, but definitely no. We should spread the word. I mean, anybody that thinks this is a good idea, but it should be acknowledged that this shit should have been free. Yeah. I'll say that every time, but that's how much I believe in that. Should have been in the game from the beginning. Or, if not from the beginning, it should have been free DLC. Not DLC you have to pay fucking half a game's worth for.
For 50,000 rupees?
50,000 rupees, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, Jesus.
But, yeah, I think that's pretty... I'm beating a dead horse at this point, or beating a dead Galarian Ponyta at this point.
Oh, jeez.
But... I think that's pretty much all I have to say.
Yeah,
the positive thing is the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remakes. I want that to succeed, and I want that to be a good game because I'll definitely review it for sure. As for Sword and Shield, nope, absolutely not. I'm done with you. I'm going back to doing whatever I want to do here. I'd rather do freaking more Mugen and other shit.
I know, right? I know. Yeah, you got to do another mystery marathon.
Oh yeah, not many people found the secret mystery marathon yet.
I did.
I know no one's gonna notice that here because it's not a relative stream at all. But I said it anyway. That's how much it's a secret. So yeah, that's a secret mystery marathon on channel for a month now. Not many people find it.
Nope.
But can you find it?
How many views does it have now?
I think only like a dozen.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like it's not many people have found it. So, and don't give it away who's found it, Mario T specifically.
Yeah. Yeah. No, well, Chum already told me not to do it, so I'm not doing it.
Well, it's only $99.99. I don't have $100. Oh no. $100 DLC. That's probably what's coming up next. Yep, DLC for Sword and Shield, and then Sword and Shield Complete Edition is coming out in the summertime. Have fun, bitches.
Yeah, no.
All right, well, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm done rambling on.
It.
Like I'm saying, I'm just repeating myself at this point. But yeah, like I said, if you genuinely think this is a good idea, I'm not against you doing whatever you want. It's your life. It's your game. You do whatever you want. Have fun with it. If you buy it, go ahead. But it's just, I don't know. I just feel bad at the same time because I just know that you're being taken advantage of, and it just hurts. So, but either way, have fun doing what you want. I don't give a shit if the Lotties and possibly Dragonite are in this. I don't feel comfortable with this. We're happy on this side of the border, thank you, in Noseville.
No, Phil.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Nope.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna go lie down now because god damn, I screamed my guts out. But yeah, I'm sorry for me being you're not usually this loud. I apologize, but it's just something that needed to be expressed
pretty goddamn
for sure.
infuriating, dude.
It is. It definitely is. It's just I have nothing more to say. It's just I'm in agony right now.
Don't worry. I'll lull you to sleep with some Gygus madness.
I'm sorry you're late. Well, I'm sorry we're gonna be ending the stream very soon. Please rewatch it, please, for sure. Just if you want to hear me yell at shit that shouldn't be happening, but is anyway.
Yep. Yeah, we have no control over. Well, we sort of kind of have control. Oh, yeah. Here's another thing. Vote with your freaking wallets, people.
No, I already know. People on Twitter are already eating the fucking shit out of this.
They're eating it for breakfast, and it's a terrible
No,
breakfast.
like I said,
they're gonna get
everyone's using the it's not a sequel excuse. Oh, it's half the price of a new game. We want to go. No,
it's
and
an
because
expansion.
it's $30 instead of $60, that makes it any better.
It's literally an expansion of the game that's already existing. It's not.
That's not an excuse at all. It's just no. But anyway, that's where I'm drawing the line. I'm done. I've already yelled at enough. I'm reading comments right now, so but that's pretty much it. But yeah, I would just say honestly, stay away from it. If you're on the fence and you don't know yes or no, just no.
Yeah,
don't do it.
If you value your goddamn money, just stay away.
It's just not worth it. I mean, you're literally paying $90 for a game worth $50. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And yes, I know retail price is $60, but a lot of places are selling it for $50. So it's what you should have gotten. You should have gotten this for $50, but instead you're almost paying double. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind whenever you think if this is a good idea or not, because you're literally paying double for a full game. Just think about it that way. Then maybe you'll think twice.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that like I said before, I hope this fails, but I know it's not because, like I said, it's the Pokemon community. The people are that gullible and naive; they'll just do whatever the Pokemon company tells them to, and it's just a shame. So let's just hope that Mystery Dungeon doesn't have fucking DLC too.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
I don't trust this fucking company anymore.
That's because if they do, we're gonna raise some hell.
Oh my god. I'll show. Well, I was gonna say I'll burn my Switch, but there's Nintendo games I actually like.
It's like, but Odyssey.
I know, but Odyssey's fucking amazing. Except the fact that half the moons are unavailable until you pay $20 though. No, I'm kidding. That didn't happen.
Yeah, I didn't think that happened. I thought
it didn't because that game's not freaking greedy. That's why you have all the moon says you're at your disposal for that one nice, lovely fee. Actually, I got my Mario Odyssey for $25. Thank you.
Oh my god.
So I saved money for a good game. So yeah, take that. Well, I'm glad. I'm happy that any of you listen to me rant. I know I'm not usually a whiny bitch like that. I apologize, but when I see shit like this that enrages me, I have to explode. I just don't. I feel a lot better if I do. When you have a lot of feelings built up, you just have to let it out. I have to let my word out. That's how I genuinely feel about this. Stick to Mystery Dungeon. Focus on that. Save your money for this fucking bullshit and put it towards Mystery Dungeon. I'm hoping that game doesn't cost $60. That's my only gripe. It better cost $40 because that's how much it cost back then. Do not pull this shit, Pokemon Company. Especially if it's a 1-for-1 remake, which is Mega Evolutions attached. The Mega Evolution fucking DLC shouldn't cost $20. But still. But then again, seeing how you pull this shit, it wouldn't surprise me if that game is worth $60 because it's on Switch. Probably will be. But we'll see when the time comes in March, the beginning of March.
Yeah, because that's another bad trend where they take games that really should have been on the 3DS, but because it's on the Switch, they have to upcharge it.
Oh, fuck. I just realized.
What?
Imagine people who don't buy the DLC in competitive. They're fucked.
Yeah.
They won't, unless they fucking have generous people to fucking constantly trade with them. They're gonna have a hard time competing with most of the high ranks.
Yeah.
God damn it! It's pay to win all over again. Fuck this. I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah, right,
I'm done. I'm absolutely done. I want to go back to spoiler. I bought a PS4, motherfuckers. Expect some streams on that soon. Whether it's Everybody's Golf or maybe even Spyro. So yeah, I will probably do that. So that just because you stayed to the end of the stream, you heard the spoiler. Yes, I bought a PS4 during Black Friday. That's what I've been doing all fucking vacation because I felt like it. So
yeah, and honestly,
expect some live streams on that from my channel very soon.
Yeah, I've been playing Odyssey for a lot of the time as well, so.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to that. No, not the DLC. The going back to playing my PS4.
Exactly, because it's way better.
Exactly.
All right, guys. Peace
Put
out.
it this way, like you put it this way, you could instead of paying $30 for that DLC, I bought Red Dead 2 for like 25. So woohoo, there's some good money spent.
Very nice.
So yeah, just think about all the stuff you can buy with that $30. That's not bad.
Yeah, or you could just go on Steam and get a game like Shantae Half Genie Hero for like $20. It's like a full game. Or go buy Celeste for like 20.
Yes. Or go buy a really, really large fucking pizza with extra meat on it. That's better.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Get like 2 extra toppings.
2 extra toppings. You may think, damn, that pizza's really steep for $30, but it's still a hell of a lot better deal than this shit.
Because at least it tastes good.
I'm such an ass. I love me.
It's like I can't even eat Pokemon DLC. At least this I can eat.
Oh no. All right, well that's it, guys. Sorry for ranting. I apologize, but yeah, I hope you guys I hope you guys understand why.
Yeah, where we're
do
coming
whatever
from.
you want. I will support your decision no matter what. But hopefully, my words have kind of half influenced you to open your eyes a bit. Just be careful what you spend. Look at the big picture before jumping to conclusions. I don't care what your age is. It's good to have a healthy financial. Fuck it, you get the idea. But just have an open mind in the gaming industry, because you can't trust game companies as far as you can throw them anymore. So,
which, to be fair, is probably not that far anyway, but still.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Expect some PS4 streams soon, and some Mugen very soon too. Because yeah, I've been slacking. And go look for that mystery marathon secret thing while you're at it. And I shall see you next time. Bye bye, guys.
Yep. Peace.